Hi, I'm Lindsay with Love and Olive Oil, and today we are making hot pepper jelly. This recipe comes from my book, That's My Jam. You can also find it on the blog, loveandoliveoil.com. The recipe's in the description below. So obviously, since we're making pepper jelly, the most important part is the peppers. When I'm making pepper jelly, I like to pick a color, either red peppers, orange peppers, yellow peppers even work. I don't really like green or purple, they tend to turn brown. And if you stick with sort of peppers in all the same color, then you're going to end up with a really vibrantly colored jam. So today we're making orange pepper jelly, mainly because of these guys. Now I know they look scary, but these are actually habanada peppers, not to be confused with habanero peppers. The habanada peppers are actually very sweet pepper, and I just love the flavor. I love the color that these guys produce in a pepper jelly. So we're gonna use mostly the habanada peppers, and we're gonna combine that with a few, these are called lunchbox peppers. They're another sweet pepper, basically a mini bell pepper. You can use bell peppers as well. And then since it is hot pepper jelly, not mild pepper jelly, we do need some hot peppers. So today, since I couldn't find habaneros, I found these, which are kind of scary looking. They're called Scotch bonnets. And this is gonna give us our heat. Prep your peppers by removing the stems, seeds, and the interior membrane, and then finely chop. I like to coarsely chop my peppers and then transfer them to a food processor. I find this to be easier, but you can do the whole thing by hand if you prefer to chop them that way. But either way, definitely wear gloves for this process, as the heat from the peppers can transfer to your skin, which makes for a really painful experience. Trust me. You should have about 1.5 cups of finely chopped peppers. You can mix up the ratio of hot peppers to sweet peppers to your liking. Combine the peppers in cider vinegar in a heavy saucepan set over medium heat. Cover and bring to a simmer for 10 minutes to let the peppers soften. Add the calcium water. This comes with your Pomona's Pectin pack. Then whisk the pectin in with 1/2 cup of the sugar and add it to the pepper mixture and return to a full rolling boil. Then add the remaining sugar and bring it to a boil again. Remove from heat and transfer to your jars. I like to use a jar funnel, keeps the mess a little bit more contained, but even still, you'll probably need to wipe the rims with a wet paper towel, just to make sure there's nothing preventing your jars from sealing. Secure the lids, then transfer them to your water bath. Bring that water to a full rolling boil. Not a simmer, you want a full boil for this. And it has to stay boiling for a full 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can remove the jars from the water bath. Let them cool for a full 24 hours without being disturbed. Once the jars have fully cooled, you can date and label them. These are free printable labels you can download from my blog. They include a little scale you can mark just how hot your pepper jelly ended up being. Aren't they cute? We have our finished hot pepper jelly. I love to eat it on just cheese and crackers with goat cheese or cream cheese. It's one of my favorite snacks. You can also put it on a grilled cheese burger. It makes an excellent Monte Cristo sandwich. Just trust me on that one, it's really good. Ooh. Okay. It has a little bit more heat than I anticipated. I think those Scotch bonnet peppers were a little hotter than my usual habaneros, but I like it. You've got that sweetness, you've got the tang of the vinegar, and then you have that heat that just gets you. It's awesome. So find the recipe on my blog, loveandoliveoil.com. It's also in my book, That's My Jam. You can also download the free printable labels and make your own.